Hi, everybody. This is Laura. I wanted to take a few minutes today and just show you what the online portal for VIPKid looks like once you get hired. This portal is really great. It makes everything really easy. Everything is in one place. So I'm just going to take you through my portal and show you around. So here is the home screen. When you log on, this is what you see. Here are my upcoming classes. I have a couple classes tomorrow morning. Actually, I have a few classes tomorrow morning. And here's where I can enter the classroom. So if I click this, this will take me into the actual classroom, but the student won't be in here already. But if I really wanted to go in and look around, I could. So we'll get out of that. So going back to this, I can also click on this student. I love Wendy. She's one of my favorite regulars. These are some teacher to teacher tips. So if there's something about the student that you think another teacher might benefit from, you can leave that for future teachers. This also shows how many classes they've taken with VIPKid and how many classes I've taught to them in the past 6 months. So here are the materials for the class. So you can go in here, and if you're new, this really helps you prepare. If you have props that you want to get together, um, this makes it really easy. So I'm at the point, I've taught over 1,500 classes that I don't really look before I teach. If it's a new lesson, I'll look, but as of right now, I really don't prep too much before class because I use the same props over and over again. So here's the booking page. This is another page you would use a lot. So this is where you can see what you've taught and what you have coming up. It's like any other work schedule. So let me go to next week. So this is next week. These are all of my classes. This is when I'm going on vacation, so I will be gone the 21st through the 25th, so I don't have any classes scheduled. So I'll probably open up some spots during the week to get scheduled for that weekend, but I've just kind of been holding off on it. So you'll see that there are interested students. There's a program with VIPKid now that if a student really likes you, whether they've taken your class or not, that they like your profile, they can be an interested student, which basically allows them to basically be alerted to when you open your slots, and to also they can kind of communicate when they want to take those classes. So if I open this spot, it doesn't mean it'll be booked by Wendy, Ryder, or Kimmy. It just means that they're interested in that spot. This is a lock and an unlock button. This is super helpful so that you don't accidentally click into any of the slots that you really don't want to teach. And then there's also availability. This basically communicates to parents that I'm going to be on vacation from the 21st to the 25th. So I find that to be super helpful too. So another section is your feedback. So this is feedback from parents. They can leave you a comment, but they don't have to. They can select different tags like excellent TPR or patient, and this just helps other patients know your teaching style, and it kind of helps them find the right teacher for their child. So it's really fun when you get some nice written feedback from parents. I've gotten some that's been really nice, so I like that a lot. So those are probably the bookings, and the classroom tags are probably, or pages are probably the pages that you'll use the most. Other than that, the library has a lot of information in it. I will admit I do not come here very often, but there is a lot of information. So certification is one that you'll definitely want to check out. Um, let's go to EDU course. So this is everything that I'm certified in. Here we are. So I'm basically level 1 to level 4. I am applying for level 5. I just haven't filmed the demo yet. So I'm kind of putting that off, but I really like the older kids, so I need to do that one soon. But I also I have the TESOL, which you'll need to do when you're hired. It was very easy, so if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. And then there's some just different classes like grammar beginner, phonics, free talk, et cetera, that are a lot of fun that I've gotten certifications for as well. Here's kind of your account information, payment. My stats are in here, like how many classes I've taught. I've had some cancellations because my son was sick. So, what's really great about this platform is that you can apply for soft and medium cancellations pretty easily. So, let me see if I can find that. Basically, when you cancel, if you cancel within 24 hours, you can cancel, that's no problem, but you'll want to submit some paperwork, basically a doctor's note, just like you would at any other job. And you do that by, oh, I'm not sure. There is a section in here that you can go into and you basically just click it and then you choose the days that you want to see if you can get a soft or a medium cancellation for. And I've never been denied a cancellation. It's always been when I've been legitimately sick and or my son, and they've always been really responsive. And I've never felt like they've shorted me. So props to them in that regard. So this is just a look at my portal. They make it super, super easy. So you can go through the app. There's an app for the PC. There's an app for those who use a Mac, and then they also have iPhone and iPad apps too. Here's another thing I'll show you. This is my to-do list. I have 2 classes that I need to give feedback for. So here's a good example of a class that I had this morning with a very cute little girl named Emily. So I go in here and I write maybe 4 or 5 sentences about how she did, what I think she needs to work on. I can leave tips for the next teacher if I want to. Some do, some don't. And whatever you want to do is totally fine. And then you kind of rank them. And as you get more comfortable teaching, you'll figure out kind of what developing means, what mastered means, et cetera, et cetera. So then you submit it, and that is it. So this has been a very quick overview of the PC and Mac app. I hope that it helps show you that you have a lot of control and everything is kind of at your fingertips. So if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, guys. Bye.